All right, let's do this. God.
All right, fuck. Should we fucking do this?
Wait, we cannot swear off the top for, what is it, 5 minutes or something?
Well, yeah. Well,
algorithm.
I don't know the true thing, but yeah, we leave the swearing to a minimum off the top. So we've got to bleep those out already because those are in. Those are staying in.
Is this the start of the episode?
I think this is the start of the episode. This is probably when we are going to play the intro.
This time, it's different. With Peter and Chris. This time, it's different.
Yeah, I do agree with you, Chris, about what you said about the Chinese, but maybe we'll just keep that private. Welcome to This Time It's Different.
This time it's different because we are
Why is it different?
honored. We're honored to have an extremely great, extremely lovely guest with us today, Mr. Jay Baruchel. We are going to be bringing him in shortly
Chris,
over the phone.
It's wild that we're
cool.
getting such big guests already. Like, that's crazy.
I know. Well, yeah, it's episode. I don't even know which number this is or how they'll be released, but this is one of the first few episodes we've gotten, and I was like, Jay Baruchel would be. I wonder how available he is. Turns out, so available.
Super available. Not up to too much right now.
Yeah, nobody really is. So we've got him, and I'm just gonna phone him later. But we're gonna play. Yeah. We thought we're gonna play Would You Rather.
Yep. And
we're gonna do some questions.
Yeah, this started out of like something like just talking about some quandaries or like brain games. And I have a real life one that I want to ask you about because this is maybe like important to us as friends or you as a comedian, you know, like just if you don't mind, it's like
okay, so we're just gonna launch right into it. Okay,
well, this is my question. Yeah. This is my question. We were watching some videos on the YouTubes, and they were kind of ripping on the way comedy is going these days. I assume you're not a big like laugh track kind of person or studio audience person. Mm-hmm. Like you wouldn't want to make one of those, would you?
I actually feel like that would be the best job to ever have. Just you show
up. What?
It's your classic 9-to-5 sitcom job. Yeah, sign me up. I don't have to worry ever again. Is that what you're saying? Okay, would I rather not work ever again or have one of those jobs? Yeah, I'm going to have one of those jobs.
Okay, wait. Would you rather... Okay, fine. This is what I was getting at. What I'm getting at is like comedians like us and like me especially like always try to talk a big game about like, I would never, like I wouldn't write a comedy like that or like I wouldn't write on The Big Bang Theory. Like that's like the jokes are non-jokes. It's just like... like he's a nerd laugh track, and we love to rip on those like basic.
It's a great Big Bang joke. That right there, that was perfect.
We like to rip on we like to rip on them, but my question is like, would you actually, if you got a choice, would you write on one of those? Would you rather?
100%. Of course I would.
I
no question.
I saw this going differently in my mind. I was like, no, Chris is gonna have some reasons about like integrity and like not writing.
Me? Integrity. I want a fat bank account full of money because I wrote nerd jokes on The Big Bang Theory. Yeah, of course I do. I would write for that in a second.
Okay,
I wouldn't hesitate. I'd sell my soul to the devil to get a job on Big Bang Theory. I don't care.
And the thing is, you could change it too.
I would leave you behind. I'm gone. You don't even. I would give up this friendship for the job on The Big Bang Theory.
You didn't even let me finish.
And The Big Bang Theory's not even on anymore. It's over.
Already you're out. Already you are not friends with me anymore.
Yeah, we're done. I've just give me a reason. Just give me a reason.
Would you rather write for like 4 or 5 seasons of Big Bang Theory, and you don't have to write all the problematic stuff, but you still have to like write real pandery jokes? Or would you rather write for just like a serial like Law and Order? Which is slightly better.
Yeah, I'd still take the comedy writing job over like Law and Order. I guess. I mean, there's fun to be had with Law and Order. You get to write like the fun dialogue of.
Isn't Chris Maloney
every
on that
scene's
one too?
the same?
Or is that another one?
I don't. Are we mixing up all of those CSIs with Law and Order? I don't.
Yeah, you're right.
He's
probably CSI.
Listen, there's tons of them.
Okay. Now now I have another one. This isn't a would you rather, but it's a quandary, and this is a fun one to play. This comes to me courtesy of good friend Devin McKenzie.
Okay.
All right. And Kelly. And their question was, how many screams do you think you've heard in your life? And so that includes like the Wilhelm Scream in movies. Okay, go. I want to see what you get.
The Wilhelm Scream, that's just like that classic scream we always hear.
Everything from that to just
Can you
like
do it? Can you
kid.
just perform it, please?
The Wilhelm Scream?
Yeah, perform the Wilhelm Scream.
Okay, here's the Wilhelm Scream. Take one.
Is that it? Really? I thought it was more like falling off a cliff energy.
I thought he started low. Oh, yeah, it's shorter.
It's short.
It's shorter.
It's like if in a James Bond movie, James Bond was like just gunning it down on I don't know, some scaffolding.
Yeah.
And then nudges a dude. He'd go,
Yeah, okay, fine. That's a better. My Wilhelm Scream was too long.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was way too long. Yours was like blood curdling all the way. He's screaming right until he hits the ground.
Yeah.
Just.
I think I was thinking of a specific scream from the video game StarCraft when you click on the Academy. That scream I thought was what the Wilhelm Scream was.
Well, you've become. I don't know. I don't play that game. I'm not a huge nerd, so I don't know that reference at all.
You're so good at writing for The Big Bang Theory already.
Yeah.
Okay, how many screams?
They just get bullied all the time?
Yeah, you just have to write bullies.
You're a fucking nerd. Whoop, there it is. Swore. We'll bleep it out. Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter.
Don't keep doing it. I don't. I got beep so much now. Okay, how many screams? How many screams have you heard in your whole life?
In my whole life, how many screams have I heard? I'm going to say, okay, so I know that I heard one like 2 days ago. This guy in the back alley just screaming, right?
Okay.
You know, just one of those. So just like, just, you know, on a drug.
Yep.
Who knows what one.
Yep.
So one of those screams.
So you've heard one of those recently.
Assume maybe like one of those a week you're just accidentally hearing without really registering.
Okay. One of those not registering yet. And then go all the way back to school. So think about like being on the playground.
Oh my God, every day.
There you go.
Like, so recess bell rings. Everybody screams.
Yeah.
Now, is that collectively the school screams? So that's 360 students.
Well, it's all about the screams that you can audibly hear. You have to be able to hear them.
Right. So you say people are screaming.
Yep.
When it's time to go back in to class to get those last bits of energy out, get some last bits of fun in.
Yeah.
That's probably a collective like 50 kids
that you are hearing. You can hear 50 instances of scream.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
On that one day of school.
Okay.
Then, so 50 times. Can you get a calculator out? Can you get a calculator out?
Can you get a calculator? Okay, got it. Ready? How many? What do you want?
50 times 5 days a week.
Times 5 days a week?
I don't know. Yep. You don't go to school 52 weeks a year. You go, let's just say you go 40 weeks a year. So times it by 40 weeks. So
250 times 40. Yeah, so we're at 10,000 screams.
Okay, times that by, just up until high school. So grade 9. So times 9.
Times 9. Okay, so we're at.
Because once we're in high school, we're not screaming anymore when it's recess.
Okay, we're at. Oh, that's not going to focus.
I'm not going back to school.
We're at 90,000 screams.
90,000 screams.
90,000 screams.
This is just schoolyard, and these are fun screams too. Yeah. This is joyful screams.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you right now, you haven't got close to the number that I ended up on.
Oh, well, we're only at school. Is yours high? Yours is really high. Okay, so then I want you to add 52 to that. So one blood-curdling one a week.
Okay, so we're at 90,052 screams.
But then one for every year that I've been alive. So, I don't know how you would type this into a calculator anymore.
Plus another, so 52.
So we've already done 1 year, so 34 more years of 52 blood curdlings a year. And then what is that number?
Well, I don't know how to. I'm not smart 34? enough. I'm not smart enough to do that.
Just put in times 34.
But I can't do times 30 because it'll be 90,000 times 34.
Right. Okay,
wait. So, I know what to do. 52 times 34. Okay. That's 1,700 screams. So 1,768 plus 90,000.
90,000. Yeah.
I can't believe that we're recording how stupid I am at just basic math.
We've got this on
You're flirting right now, Chris, with 92,000 screams.
Okay. And then I'm just going to add in, I've been to amusement parks. Just add in 1,000.
Okay. Another 1,000 screams.
And I've been to amusement parks maybe 4 or 5 times in my life. Disney World.
I'll add 3,000 more screams.
3,000.
Yeah.
And then just like my own night terrors when I'm waking up. I hit the mic. My own night terrors. So let's, I have a good 4 or 5 a year. So
wait, actually though, do you for real?
Yeah, I'll have I'll wake up going like, and that's my own hearing my own.
Yeah, but you're hearing it, so that counts.
Yeah.
So 4 or 5 a year.
Often I'll be dreaming about like bees or spiders or rats, just stuff like that. But often it's been bees. And in high school, in high school I leapt out of bed because I dreamt I fell into a bush of bees. And I remember leaping out of bed through the air, like in my dream I jumped out of the bee bush, and then I slammed my knee into the wall of my bed and left like this big knee-sized hole. I mean, grade 12's knee, so it's not that big, but
not a big muscular
17-year-old's knee
in the wall.
It looked like I smacked my head. It looked like I was a victim of child abuse.
Okay, so I'm adding. Oh my God. Okay, so so that was a few screams a week, you said, or a few screams a year?
A few of those a year, so times 35, let's say.
Okay.
4 bad dreams a year.
So
and then let's also add in
4 times 35.
Screams of, Okay, so everybody was screaming in Toronto when the Raptors won last year. So
there you go.
I didn't hear 3 million. I probably heard just people just scream. Just high-fiving strangers. Those were the days. Actually, it's so good that the Raptors didn't win this year because COVID cases would have
run out into
everybody would have died.
Yeah.
High-fived each other, licked each other's faces as per the celebration rules.
Okay, I think you're starting to get...
So I'm going to say that that's about 10,000. I heard 10,000 screams that night, I bet.
Okay, all right. Hang on.
Oh, and I've been to a couple Blue Jays games, and they're underattended, but let's say that there are like 12,000 people times... So 12,000 times, how many Blue Jays games have I been to? 6.
Okay, so this is...
Just give me that. Give me this number.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, wait, what, you want another 12,000 times 6?
Sure, just add a loose 12,000 on.
Okay. Okay, so I added a couple of 12,000s.
Did you get that guy from the other night that I said?
And plus 1. There.
Plus
okay.
1. Okay, cool.
So you are at... You've done a lot of good math here. You're at 141,909 screams.
Okay, in my life. I stand by it.
Now, the number that I ended up on was somewhere in the 3.5 million range.
Oh, boy.
And let me explain why. Let's say you're at a concert or something, or like a Blue Jays game, right?
Okay.
I think a concert is even...
Concerts.
Yeah, exactly. A concert's an even better one, right? Because now you have 20,000 people, and most of them are going to scream at certain points. However, they're also kind of screaming throughout. And so, like, what is one scream? One scream has to be done when you're done making that one noise. So if you have 20,000 people at a baseball game or like a hockey game or at a concert, those people could be screaming like some people could be screaming 3 or 4, 7 or 8 times a minute in like a concert. You go to Backstreet Boys, you might even pick up 1 million screams in one Backstreet Boy concert.
Yeah, and then one night. Yeah, for sure.
One night, 1 million screams.
Everybody's screaming.
Yeah. And so if somebody screams like 4,000 times that night, times 20,000 people, Okay, 4,000 screams for one person is a bit much, though. But like maybe 400 screams over a concert.
Wow. Okay, that's a huge number. Let's see how many screams does somebody hear in a year? Ask Google.
Ask Google. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Google.
And while you're doing that, I want you to.
How many screams does somebody hear in a year?
That was a great question. Gotta say, really good. Terrible. Would you rather? It wasn't a would you rather at all.
I didn't know we were just doing would you rathers. Okay, would you rather?
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather
Yeah.
go to a Backstreet Boys concert where you have to scream the whole time and you don't get water, or go to an NSYNC concert where you have to you don't get to scream at all?
NSYNC concert.
Yeah, but you don't get to celebrate. You basically don't get to have a good time.
I would way rather do that. It would hurt my throat.
Why are you at the NSYNC concert if you're not gonna scream? Get out of there.
Well, no, I would write a sign or something and put it on me that says, "Sorry, I'm not allowed to scream." And then I would do at the concert. I would do
so
this.
Annoyed that you have this sign on,
but I would do this.
People with your stupid sign, and
I would be visually like having a good time.
You know how NSYNC fans are. They're aggressive and mean, and they beat you up.
Yeah,
I am. You a nerd, and they.
I know how they are because I am one of them. I'm an aggressive NSYNC fan. I would do a silent celebration, right? I would do this.
I would argue, why are you at an NSYNC concert if you're not going to scream at the top of your lungs?
Okay, that's fair.
And
okay, would you rather go to a Blue Jays game?
Okay.
But every time they get a hit, you have to remove one piece of clothing, and everybody can see.
Yeah.
You're just sitting in like a big glass box. Or
every time they hit a ball at all.
Yeah, at all.
I have to take off my.
You have to take off one piece of clothing.
My top first.
Yeah.
Then I would take off my.
No, I'm not. The would you rather isn't which piece would you rather start with.
Then I would probably take off my shoes.
There's another part of the conversation.
I'm up in the 500 section. There we are. Both you and I are up there. I've got my shirt off and my socks and shoes off, and I'm just begging for another hit.
The question has a whole other part.
For Vladdy Jr. to crank a homer so I can make my own rules up and say, I'm taking all of it off for a homer. And
the question has another part. Would you rather that?
You're sitting next to a naked man, and you get arrested, and I don't.
Would you rather that you clearly would like to do? Or would you rather go to a Maple Leafs game, but every time something doesn't go well, they're gonna slap you. Somebody slaps you.
So I'm gonna get slapped every moment of the day. Little Maple Leafs joke for you, just an easy one.
Sports humor.
I would get my cheeks slapped off. That's how bad that team is. Oh boy! I tell you one thing. I don't want to be at a game where if the Leafs do bad, I get a slap.
I think
my cheeks would be red.
I think our special guest might actually want to sound off on this because it seems like you're ripping on the Maple Leafs a bit, and I don't know if he would have that.
Well, he's a Montreal fan. Actually, he's a Canadiens fan.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well,
that's egg on
I'll
my
let
face.
him speak to that. But let me phone him.
Bring him up.
Now. It's ringing. I actually wonder if he's gonna pick up.
All right, Jay, do we have you?
It's still ringing.
Oh, it's still ringing.
Okay. Oh, there.
Hello. Yes.
Jay, what's up, man? Hey, it's Chris. Yeah.
Hey, it's just, thanks for having me on your podcast. It's just a really nice opportunity to be here. I wasn't doing anything at all. During all this, so it's just nice. I'll give up my time to anybody who wants it.
That's perfect.
Absolute. I'm so desperate to be a part of anything at all.
Okay, I think that.
So what are we doing?
Yeah, you definitely sound pretty desperate.
Yeah, I'm so desperate. Okay, so
the question, it was a would you rather question.
I love would you rather. I would like to answer that one of those.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. I'll say
Ask me, would I rather answer a would you rather question or not? Right now, do it.
Oh, you want me to ask you that? Okay.
Yeah, ask me to get warmed up here.
Would you rather answer a would you rather question or not?
I don't know, actually. I'm having doubts now. Probably not. I don't want to be put on the spot.
But you just said you loved them.
Oh, yeah, no, I do. Yeah, I love them. I just don't want to be put on the spot. So, okay, yeah, let's do one. Give me a would you rather, if I must.
Okay, I'm sure.
Yeah, you've
got one, Chris?
You must. Well, maybe we'll just hit you with the one. It's not a would you rather, but we just did answer it. How many screams have you heard in your lifetime?
Yeah, let's hear that.
Oh, my God. I'm just going to say so many. My life is one big scream. I'm screaming all the time out of frustration for the world. So I'm 70 million.
Oh.
Wow, okay. All right. Just great.
And I'm done. The final answer. Don't ask me that again.
70 million.
Okay, dude. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. 70 million.
Yeah.
So
that's a lot of screams. That's a very dark answer.
You had a Maple Leafs question for Jay?
Jay, what are your two favorite? Do you like the Blue Jays? You like the Blue Jays there, Jay?
I mean, if I have to cheer for a sporting team, I suppose it would be the Montreal Canadiens, my favorite team. I have a maple leaf tattooed on my chest. You might have seen it in the movie Knocked Up.
Okay.
My favorite movie that I've ever been in.
Jay.
And I'm not done talking about Knocked Up. It's my favorite film. It was the last time I had a good time with Seth Rogen. We're not doing well, him and I.
Oh.
We got an estranged friendship.
Wait.
It's complicated.
Wait, hold up. Okay,
he's like my family, but
I don't want to ask the would you rather question just yet. I want to know what happened with Seth Rogen.
He's just can be just extremely difficult to work with.
Really?
And he would write these scripts for me, and I just want to improvise all of my lines and not work on them and think of funnier things. And then he gets mad, and the director gets mad, and I just wanted to say whatever the I want. I'm sorry. Can I swear right
I gotta
now?
beep that now. I gotta beep that. That's fine.
Oh, do you have to beep it every time?
Don't make me beep more
swear?
things. I gotta beep it every time.
Let loose. I thought I was allowed to just be who I want. You're just like Seth Rogen. This is unbelievable.
No, okay.
You're an asshole too.
No, Jay, I'll be easy to work with. With. Would you rather go to a Montreal Canadiens game, the Habs, but you have to get
question.
Yeah, but you have to get a Maple Leafs tattoo somewhere else on your body every 10 minutes. Or
okay. So he's got okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Or would you rather go to a Maple Leafs game, but you have to wear a whole bunch of Maple Leafs garb and just be like, you have to go out on the ice first and be like, I personally hope they win and they're my favorite team ever. And like, this is my favorite team. And then you've got to be in like behind the goal box, just like the whole time, like begging for them to get a goal.
Yeah. So what do you think about that? You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just thinking about this. This is very, very difficult question. I didn't know you were going to be bringing me on and ask me such difficult questions.
Okay, we're not talk. We're not being hard to work with, I promise. This is just like a real fun.
Very hard to work with.
It's supposed to be just like a fun question. We're just having a good time.
This is very difficult time for me. And okay, so I'll answer the question. I would rather be at a Maple Leafs game. Psych. Gotcha. I'd rather be at the Canadiens game. Getting a tattoo every second because that's more worth it. I'd rather be there cheering for my big team, the Canadiens, while getting just try and tattoo my body while I'm screaming for my team. You won't be able to grab my arms. You won't even get me. I'll be screaming one of 70 million screams that I've done. just for my favorite team, and I'll be knocking that tattoo artist to the ground, giving him jerseys, throwing him on the ice, and just not letting him even get near me. And my team won't even stop the pucks raining.
Okay.
So I'll never stop cheering.
Okay, great,
Wow.
Jay.
Okay,
That's a very
thanks, Jay.
Yeah, you're a dark man, and you've got some problems.
I'm not a dark man. You're dark, and you're hard to work with. And if
No, I'm not being hard to work with.
If you're difficult, I will come for you in the night. I swear to God, I will find where you live.
Are you?
And I will come for you in the night.
Wait, are you saying you're gonna
I will sneak up on you.
Are you gonna kill me?
I haven't. Would you rather? Here's a question for you.
Okay.
Would you rather be killed by me or killed by Seth Rogen?
Wait, how are they gonna do?
One of them's happening, so you better decide.
I guess
I can make them both happen.
I guess Seth Rogen. I guess I could be like.
Why does everyone always choose to be killed by Seth Rogen?
Because it's a really intense question.
I can kill people too. I'm a murderer. You can't stop what I'm capable of.
All right, Chris, can we let's just put him in the sort of let's just have him standing by in case we need to check in with him. But
yeah, man, thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having me. I'll be just sitting on the phone waiting for the next questions because I'm not doing anything.
Okay,
yeah, and thank you again for being on the pod. It's an honor to have you.
Yeah. It was a real honor. That's Jay Baruchel, obviously having a lot of problems with me right away, threatening to kill me, threatening to end my life.
Yeah, he was coming at you. I wouldn't be too worried about him. Yeah, he's a bit of a homebody, I hear. So he's not. It's all talk. It's all talk. Let me ask you this.
Okay, hit me with something.
Here's a would you rather for you.
Does it involve being killed by anybody?
No, I can get rid of that one. Okay, how about this? This is great. Okay, this one's really, really good.
Okay, yeah.
Thought of this one. Would you rather be able to talk to land animals, okay?
Yeah.
Or be able to talk to flying animals, or only be able to talk to water animals? So it's a bit of like an Aquaman question, but if you could switch your powers to be able to talk to not just water, but land or air. A little bit of superhero question for you.
I think I would want to talk to land animals just so I could talk to, like, I could have a dog as a pet, but also hang out with the dog. And wait, they, when you talk to them, are they annoying? Are they actually, like, intelligent? Or is it just
I mean, it depends on what group you pick.
And do I get to hear just their, like, animal thoughts, like, all the time? Or do I get to pick the moments when I talk to them and then
you can hear them constantly as well. No one else can. You just have constant stream. And I'm going to say the most annoying group of birds. Well, I just said it. Birds would be the most annoying.
Yeah, birds would be pretty bad. And then I'm just thinking about land animals because then you're hearing like all the mice in the wall or whatever. Like anywhere you go, if there's like,
oh, good point.
Like, or you're walking down a back alley at night and all you can hear is raccoons. Like there he is, and like that would be terrifying. So like maybe
for the nighttime land animals.
Maybe I just gotta go water animals just for ease of my life, so that like if I'm near water, I'm like, oh, that's cool.
What else? What other things would a raccoon say while you're walking home at night?
Lots of stuff. I think the main thing I think raccoons are saying when you're walking home is like they're looking at you and they're like, take it easy, keep going. Don't worry. Like they're ready to attack me, I think is what they're doing. And they're like, just keep walking. You ain't seen, maybe they're more New Yorkie. You ain't seen nothing here. Keep walking. I'm just getting this stuff out of this trash can. You keep walking.
Yeah, I like that. I like that guy. I like that little guy. He seems to the point. He seems nice.
I'm trying to feed my family. I got 17 kids at home, okay? You think that's easy? You just keep walking. You'll leave me to my trash.
There's a family of raccoons that lives outside of our house. There's probably 8 or 9 of them.
And do they kind of have that level of no fear around you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They don't give a shit about me.
Why did raccoons get that way?
They're confident animals. I don't know. They don't have any. They can call everybody's bluff.
I guess so, because it's like people are like, oh, they're just around humans all the time. But you're like, yeah, so are dogs. And dogs, like lots of dogs are super afraid of like humans. They're like, oh my God, get away. Like they're super skittery. But like raccoons don't seem to have that gene or something.
If I may interrupt just for a second here.
Oh yeah, Jay Baruchel's on the line. That's good.
Over here that you're talking about raccoons and the kind of things that they might say while you're walking home. And I just got to say, like, I have a strong, close relationship with raccoons, and I feel like I'm kind of a raccoon whisperer, and they're actually misunderstood. They're not actually from New York at all.
I was just saying that
just
one
trying
raccoon.
To provide for their, well, it was a little racist. Okay,
that's not racist.
It was racist to raccoons.
What was the race? What was I doing?
You did the race of a human. On a human's accent on a raccoon, and it just kind of it was pretty offensive. And
wait, what was a raccoon? What would a raccoon sound like then?
I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to get canceled. You know, I'm freaking hanging on by a thread here. If I had my my RBC commercials taken away from me because I was caught on camera sounding like what a raccoon would sound like, then I'd just die. I would want to die.
What does that mean? What is that? What do you think a raccoon sounds like?
They have their own specific accent, and I would not dare even try it at all.
I just made him like a New York, like a New York guy, like a hey.
That is okay.
Get out of my face.
You are.
That's not even
I'm tweeting about you.
No, Jay.
You're difficult to work with.
Jay, I'm not difficult to work with.
You're being racist now as well.
No, I'm not being racist. I'm just trying to be.
This is just like Seth Rogen all over again.
No, don't cancel me, Jay. Jay, don't cancel me.
You're canceled. I'm tweeting about you.
No, Jay, don't cancel me.
Here we go.
Jay, please.
Peter Carlone.
No, don't cancel me.
What's your handle?
I think it's at Peter Carlone.
At Peter Carlone. Oh, you're going down, dude.
Jay, I did nothing.
You down.
Jay, I'm fun to work with.
Okay, Jay, don't cancel him.
Tell him, Chris.
Just don't cancel him.
I'm fun to work with.
All right, I won't cancel you, but only because Chris said not to.
Oh, Chris, Chris is your best friend now? Is this what's going on?
Yeah, this is my good friends. Like he's on my cell phone call. Like I have his number.
No, I understand. I understand that you guys have more history, but I'm just saying like.
He's nice.
Yeah, but I'm just saying if you're gonna bring on a guest, like maybe prep them a little more, like be like, hey, it's just a fun time, like relax.
And honestly, I did. I told him that it's supposed to be a fun time.
Then what's he doing? He's so mad at me.
He said, I'm prepared to have a fun time. I'm prepared to have the most fun. And then I could hear him sniffing something up. I'll have the most fun.
I have a theory as to what that might be, but here's what I want to say. It's like, it already sounds like it's a competition for him, and it's supposed to just be like a fun, would you rather type situation.
Had a career, if Jay, just fingers in your ears for a sec. He's had a career that isn't like the easiest, I guess. Like we can all say that, yeah, he's had lots of success, but think about the stuff that, like, why is he not an A-lister, right? He's been in all the films with A-listers. Like, James Franco came up with him, right?
No, I know. But
Seth Rogen came up with him, and
yeah,
they were on Freaks and Geeks together. And what does this guy have now? He got...
Was Jay in Freaks and Geeks? No, you're thinking Undeclared.
Yeah,
but this is what I'm saying.
Show,
but that's what I'm
right?
saying.
That's the problem too. It's all the same show
no.
for him. He just keeps getting cast in the same stuff, and that's got to be boring.
What I'm trying to say is, I really like Jay Baruchel. I think he's a very good actor. Man Seeking Women, great. Like it was like genius, a work of genius.
That's a great show.
No, tell him to unplug his ear so he can hear. I'm gonna candidly say like.
Okay,
cool.
Jay, you can unplug.
And so all I was saying,
my ears.
All I was saying is, Jay Baruchel is an absolute genius, and I would love, the opportunity to work with him. Oh, Jay, did you hear that?
What? What did you just say?
I was just saying some candid stuff I didn't think you'd hear about how great you were.
Hold on a second. You didn't know that I was listening to you?
No, I was
just
candid.
That you were just talking?
Just candidly talking.
I know what candidly is, Okay? It means
Okay, no,
you
Jay.
Just...
I mean,
okay, don't correct me.
I wasn't correcting you. I was saying I was talking. I didn't know you were there. It was candid. It was like, oh, I was just talking about you. I didn't know you could hear that.
Well, if that was just something that you were saying,
just genuine
to
thoughts.
Your dear friend Chris.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I've had you all wrong, Peter. I'm sorry that we got off on the wrong foot.
All right, there we go.
Sensitive this time. You think I'm a genius? Really? You do?
Yeah. Yeah.
You... Okay, just name a few things that you just loved of mine.
Okay, yeah. So I loved Man Seeking Woman. That was a great show. You were so good in that.
Thanks.
Yeah,
thanks.
and then...
I was just playing myself, sort of. Just a guy.
Yeah, that is pretty much mainly what you do. And then I also liked grunts.
Grunts? You're
Grunts?
stuttering. You don't know my work at
all.
No.
What's the name
you
of the hockey one?
You don't know my work
Goons.
of art.
It was Goons. It's not grunts. It's Goons.
You dare call Goons grunts?
No, Jay. Hang
Goons are hockey players, and it's a type of hockey player. A
Jay,
grunt is something that Tim Allen does in his sitcom, and it's also something that is an offensive term. If you look it up on...
Jay, it's not offensive.
If you look it
I
up
didn't mean it like that.
On Urban Dictionary, a grunt is awful. It's
Jay,
gut mixed with... What is another...
Jay, we almost had it. We were almost friends.
I
still think you're a genius.
Friends off, you son of a bitch.
How to Train Your Dragon. How to Train Your Dragon.
It's just what, you just listing things that I've been... You got IMDb loaded up here, or what?
Undeclared. Undeclared.
You know of Undeclared? You know of that one?
Yeah.
I had you all wrong, Peter. I guess I had you all wrong this whole time.
I did it.
You do know my work.
See?
You do.
I know your whole
I love you, Peter. I love you so much.
Oh, okay.
What's happening to your voice there, Jay? It's slipping.
I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was great.
You're starting to sound like that viral kid, the Apparently kid. Remember the Apparently kid?
And apparently...
Apparently, I've never been on live television before. Apparently. Yeah, you sound like him.
Well, I mean, that's your opinion, apparently. That's your opinion, so... You're a son of a bitch, too.
Oh, no.
Okay, wow. Man.
This
guy's...
Don't know. Be careful. You don't know if he's still listening. Yeah, he's tough to work with. But...
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was a lot. That was quite a bit. So I had some more would you rathers here.
Yeah, I got time for a few more. And I think we just need to like palate cleanse after the tense moment I had with Jay.
Holy shit. When we have guests on the pod in the future, I do think we need to... And sorry, Jay, put your fingers over your ears again. Yeah, really, really hard like before. Yeah, hurt. Yeah. Wow, his face is going red. Holy shit. Okay. So when we have guests on in the future, just sort of like really make sure that they're nicer.
Yeah, well, that's what I was asking you to do. Like read him in a bit, like get him, like be like, hey, it's gonna be a fun time.
And, yeah, I thought he would be.
And also, Chris, like real talk here for a second. You could also help me out.
I would love real talk.
I know you love real talk, and I'm kind of trying to give you some real talk, which is like
real.
You just sat there quietly, nodding and smiling while that all happened. You didn't come to my defense like once.
I know, and in my defense, if I can come to my defense,
you can defend yourself as long as I can defend myself.
I didn't come to your defense.
Yeah,
it's that I'm still just desperately trying to climb this, sort of social ladder in Hollywood. I have to keep my relationship with this guy going good.
Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I got a would you rather. For you. You ready for this one?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a would you rather.
Would you rather be friends with me? Okay. Or climb the social ladder at the expense of your loved ones and your friends and me? Would you rather climb the Hollywood social ladder or be friends with me?
Okay. Are you actually asking right now?
I'm asking you 100% for real if you would rather climb the Hollywood social ladder starting with Jay and ending with, I don't know who the top of the Hollywood social ladder is Zendaya?
Tom Hanks.
Oh, Tom Hanks. Would you rather climb? See, this is getting tough because I kind of would rather climb to the top and be friends with Tom Hanks, maybe.
I just hadn't really heard you. You know, I knew this day would come where you asked me to choose. I knew we'd get here. I did. I knew this would come, and I have my answer, and I choose to climb the Hollywood ladder. I'm going to climb the Hollywood ladder, Peter.
To talk to...
Going.
Instead of being friends with me?
I'm starting with Jay Baruchel, and then after I've climbed that rung, I'm going to the next rung up.
Which is who?
Probably like Michael Cera.
Okay, yeah, that's actually correct.
And then one up from that, probably, Jason Bateman.
Keep going, faster.
And then higher than that.
Faster.
And then all the way up to Zendaya.
Keep going. Get to Tom Hanks.
And Zendaya to, Rita Wilson, obviously.
Keep going, faster.
And that gets us to Tom Hanks.
Oh. That's a very short ladder. But you would do that.
It's not a long ladder.
You would do that instead of be friends with me? You'd throw your friendship away with me just to climb a silly ladder? An empty ladder?
Well, Peter, would you like to come with? You can come along for the journey. We'll step on Jay Baruchel. We'll climb past Michael Cera. We'll push past Will. Which one?
Will
Jason
Arnett?
Bateman.
Were you about to say Jason Bateman?
It doesn't matter. They're interchangeable.
They're on the same rung.
They're hanging
on
barely there. Make friends with Rita Wilson and eventually Tom Hanks. Do you want to come with me?
Chris?
Do you care to? Yeah.
I thought you'd never ask.
Okay, we're going to Hollywood.
We're going to Hollywood.
We're going to Hollywood.
We're going to be
Can I come along to Hollywood?
Oh, God,
can
Jay,
I come to
God
Hollywood
damn it.
too? I've just been trying to get...
Shut the fuck up, Jay. Don't bleep that one. Don't bleep that one.
I won't. I didn't.
You're not coming along. We're using you.
Get out of here, Jay.
Jesus. Hang up the phone.
We've done way more movies than you, Jay. In our minds.
What? Jesus. See ya from the top, Jay.
I'll get you guys. I'm angry, I'll get you. You just created a nemesis. That's what's happened here. Oh yes, I'll be back. I'll be back for sure. Just when you think you're comfortable, I'll be the one in the alleyway screaming at the top of my lungs, waking you up. Just when you've gotten to sleep, I'll be there. I'll be there to get...
Okay, Jay. Thanks, buddy. He's gone.
All right.
You didn't hang up on me.
Oh, my God.
Quite enough.
It's the red button. Chris, it's the red button at the bottom.
It's the red button? Oh, I thought it was the green button.
No, I don't know what that button would be on a phone call.
He's gone. I've got bad news. I think we might have created an arch nemesis in Jay Baruchel. We don't... I fear that will come up one day. Just like he said. One day. Hopefully we'll be ready.
I think I would talk to fish to answer your question.
Yeah, okay, so you just go with the with the Aquaman one.
Yeah, I'm going Aquaman.
Yeah, go with what you know on that. Go with what you know. I do, Aquaman, it wouldn't be a terrible power to have.
No, well, especially if you're talking about like constantly hearing their thoughts. I definitely don't want to hear land animals, and birds are annoying already. That leaves only water animals.
And I feel like fish would be fun because you hear about their short memories. So they just constantly like you could say anything to them and then they just forget.
And hey, Chris, do bacteria count? Because then you could like listen to a glass of water to make sure that there's nothing in there.
Do they swim?
I don't know, like beaver fevers or something. Could you hear tiny little like parasites?
Yeah, you could hear beaver fevers.
Yeah, so then you'd be like, oh, I won't drink that glass of water because I can hear a beaver fever in there.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Right?
Yes.
It's like a safety
thing. You
thing.
could go camping and you wouldn't have to boil your water because you could hear if there's parasites in the water.
Yeah.
Don't drink me.
I'm going to get you.
Don't drink me. Sounds like Jay Baruchel.
I'm going to live in you forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to eat your food. And you'd be like, oh, I'll just dump that water out.
Yeah, you'd be camping. You'd be able to survive anything with that. I love that. Let me ask you one more. Would you rather?
Okay, hit me with one last. Would you rather?
Because we got. I know you have a hard out today.
I've got a hard out.
That's why I thought I'd get Jay Baruchel on to sort of
and start climbing the social ladder.
You had to
apparently.
leave. I'd still have a co-host, but
yeah, fair enough.
That didn't go very well.
Okay, so we're only a few. Just to be clear, we're only a few episodes in, and you're going for a full-on replace option.
No. Just going for insurance policy. Not replacement, just insurance policy.
He's so hard to work with, you guys.
Okay. Here we go. Okay. Would you rather die
or
not die? Or not die. But let me hold on.
Yeah. Spice it up.
Okay. It's in the middle of a pandemic.
Okay. So it's now.
You can't do anything. You're not allowed to go anywhere. And then they keep talking about giving you some of your freedoms back, and then now they're saying they're going to be gone. And you have to go back into your house again. So you could keep living, or you could not live.
Wait.
This is quite a dark question because it has so much.
So wait, if I live, I get to have my stuff back? Is that what you're saying?
If you live, you have to keep living.
Yeah. You know what that is? That is tough. That is tough because living is super tiring.
And
it's a real bummer.
Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with live. And hear me out. Hear my defense of why. Okay. Because every day I live is one more day that I get to hang out with you.
Wow. Good answer. Good answer. I'm choosing death.
This time, it's different. With Peter and Chris. This time, it's different.
This podcast has been brought to you by the Sonar Network.
Sonar!
Oops, drop the podcast.
What if people liked and also subscribed?
I think we're just down here to kill time.